describe what that is?
It's the ability to stage through very advanced technologies an alien attack or an alien event. And it's a whole series of them. Now, what most people don't know about since late 50s, early 60s, like the Barney Hill case and all that, those were all human assets abducting innocent people made to look alien. And so that psychological warfare was authorized in 1953, 54. 1954, we mastered gravity control. So we started deploying these assets to begin to condition the public that there's a scary threat from outer space. I mean, look at Hollywood, Alien, Ridley Scott's the movies. If you want to see a script for what's coming fairly soon, look at the movie Independence Day. Okay. It's right at a central casting for this covert group. So what their whole purpose is to create sort of a global militarized totalitarian superstate of the world fighting another world. It's like War of the Worlds. Okay. And that's been a 70-year defense.
Wow.
Ronald Reagan.
What do y'all think about that? Like, we've been seeing, if you pay attention to, like, one thing I can say about the governments and the powers that be, they always throw stuff in movies, and it's like they just overwhelm us with movies that have similarities to what we're getting ready to encounter. You know what I'm saying? So, who's to say? But tell me what you think about that.
Reagan told us their plan long ago.
We often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish.
That's deep. That's deep. And that's the mindset, I think, of the powers that be. Like, look, he's speaking at the UN. So what would bring all these governments together? Something staged. I don't think we're that. I mean, we're a smart race and smart beings, but I don't think they can fool a lot of us, right? Like, we can literally think that, okay, yeah, this is stage, or that doesn't look right, or that doesn't look real. And when you look at it, man, it's like even in Revelations where it states, like even in the Bible, even if you don't believe in the Bible, if you look at the Bible, it's also speaking about stuff like this. There's going to become a being, a course that's just going to amaze the world and come and try to bring peace, but he's not going to be what it is that we think, you know what I'm saying? And then here comes, God returning, chariots. Chariots can be vessels being utilized in the skies, basically. They don't necessarily have to be chariots, but think about it. It could be UFOs. Those are the chariots that connect, through inner, dimensions, or come from different planets or whichever. So makes you wonder, man.
If we were facing an alien threat from outside this world, and yet I ask you, is not an alien force already among us? What could be more alien to the universal aspirations of our peoples than war and the threat of war?
Wow. Makes you think that maybe he was dropping clues.
Paint your rooftops royal blue, okay? Do that. Right now in South Korea, anybody connected to the Samsung dynasty or the ROC government and parts of the EU that are connected to power are painting their houses royal blue, and they're getting blue cars. Research why. Here, I'll fucking tell you. Okay. Remember that movie Independence Day when the mothership shoots a laser into its target, okay? And it creates a hellfire that moves and moves and moves. This laser will burn everything except for things that are blue.
Makes you wonder.
Now, I'm
Who
not
knows?
gonna lie. They already kicked New Year's off on the BS. Now, y'all can't tell me y'all don't get no ominous feeling from this. They releasing smoke around this building, right? This is their countdown clock. But, oh, it gets better. Then they decided to beam a ray coming out of this building into the sky, like the pyramids did. And see, it gets a whole lot more interesting. It starts spelling stuff in the sky, and now, as you can see, people are reacting to it like it's a message from God. Y'all remember we seen something similar to this at the Game Awards show,
Yeah.
where they had something pop up in the sky while they was using the smoke. Now, I'm not saying that it's Project BB, but this is definitely interesting.
Definitely is.
Yeah, 2024, it's about to be a movie. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content. And hit that email if y'all trying to do business. Let's go.
Enoch said that he's supposed.
I get what he's saying. I mean, a lot of these holograms that we see out here, they're phenomenal, bro. They're phenomenal. These new drones that they got that can create shapes and all types of stuff. When you have a whole bunch of them, man, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what to believe. Is it real or is it not real? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe back in the day, UFOs, we would see a few of them, they were real. But now it's like, I don't know, the government's trying to hit us with something. Let's keep watching.
Supposedly seen this, right? And this is what the true form of what an angel is supposed to look like in true form. So basically, Enoch said that he was seeing this shit, right? There's
The
a
wheel
video
in the middle of a
around
wheel, that is in the
that
Bible.
said a UFO, but I think it was an angel just like this. Look at this video, y'all. Look at this shit. This is the clearest video that anybody has ever got of anything. And look what that drone looked like. Look, do y'all see the eye in the middle, bro?
Now, it makes you.
Is looking over and watching.
So, just want to touch on that. Like, if y'all paid attention to the movie Nope, that thing that was in the sky that everybody thought was UFO just hiding in the clouds, it turned out to be like more like a being, almost something like this, like, but it was eating the hell out of people. So, you know, it was you could hear the people screaming. So, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, they be putting some hit clues in these in our movies too, man. It makes you wonder. But this is crazy too.
Watching everything. Watching everybody.
What if that was an angel? That'd be crazy.
Bro.
I don't think that's real, but that definitely looks like that movie Nope.
Yo.
Maybe they know something we don't know.
Do y'all see that? What is going on in our world right now, bro?
It's like we living in a simulation. I'm still up in the air about Antarctica, man. Can we get some explorers just to go up there that aren't from the government, sneak up there somehow, or get a rocket and throw a camera on that thing and have it just go farther, as far as it can? That's crazy, man. See, and this makes you wonder about all the stuff we supposedly be seeing in the skies.
Kill it. Just kill the illusion. Kill it.
No, I'm not gonna kill it. They'll see.
They'll see what I want them to see.
You still need the cake.
Yes, Janice. I still need the cape.
Done.
Now, William, render my illusion suit.
I created Mysterio to give the world... I control the truth! Mysterio is the truth!
What's going on? I know
Makes you wonder.
real.
Do you though?
MJ! MJ!
I don't think you know what's real, Peter. Wake up!
That's crazy. It's like he went through multiple dimensions right there. And you know our technology is crazy, so like I don't know if people look at it and be like, nah, that ain't real, you know, whenever this Project Bluebeam stuff really pops out, if there is a being that's going to be like, oh, it came through interdimensional, and this is how we're able to contact them. So maybe they'll throw it out there, but hopefully people will pay attention. I don't think, to me, that none of that stuff will look real to me. Like even when we saw the whale all in the, you know, in the sky, and now the other beings, you know, like the helicopter pad or whatever, that kind of, you know, if I seen that from a distance, they might have been able to get that off. But with all the CGI stuff and more, man, it's just hard to tell. Like stuff like that. Y'all see that? That's crazy. And you know what else used to, like, it makes you think, remember the movie The Mist? Like when they open a portal and you got these gigantic beings walking around, it's crazy. It makes you wonder. What y'all, tell me what y'all think. And it's just the things that make you wonder, like, is our universe like Minecraft or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's starting to make us really wonder, like, are we really real? Or are we a computer simulation or something sometimes? My boy ran in the house. He ran in the house.
It's called Project Bluebeam, and it was written about by Serge Manas. Who was Serge Manas? Serge Manas was a journalist, a poet, and an essayist.
I need to look him up.
He was an active member of the Social Credit Party of Canada. He was a Canadian. And in the 1990s, he started writing on a theme regarding a new world order. He said that he received documents pertaining to NASA. And in 1994, he published what was called Project Bluebeam, NASA, in which he detailed his claim that NASA, with the help of the United Nations, was attempting to implement a New Age religion with the Antichrist as its head and start a new world order. Now that's...
I'm telling you, bro, it's like they're trying to do everything. It's in the Bible. So I believe the Bible is real, but say it wasn't real. Could they have been the ones to say, okay, let's create and follow this system? But say it's not real. The Antichrist is coming. It's coming to pass, man. Like there's going to be a being that's, I believe, that's going to come. That's the only thing, if you think about it, it's the only thing that would bring people together, that will wipe out religions, because a lot of us are dummies, is to have something not of this earth or from this sea pop up and say, hey, we're beings too. We look way different than all of you. but I have all the different cures. I can show you how to do this. I can show you how to do that. I can get rid of this disease. And if that comes, the moment people start getting healed and moments famine and everything gets wiped out for a little bit, everybody's going to be like, oh my God, we are gods. And if he starts with that logic, we're gods, we don't need anybody, you know, we can create this, you know, you got this whole manifesting thing. Man, I could see that happening if something comes from them skies and people actually believe it. But then you already know that's the false antichrist, and then next thing you know, that black man, that Hispanic man or whatever man is gonna come back and say, hey, I am the I am. I am who you think I am. That is an imposter. Tell me what y'all think. I don't know.
That sounds really far-fetched. Today,
1986, while stationed at an underground installation near Boulder, Colorado, I was introduced to Project Skybeam by Lieutenant General Andrew Garris. I was then led down a corridor and into a large hangar where a stealth bomber hovered only 20 feet above me. I stood there confused. Then Garris looked over me and smiled, then asked if I was certain of what I was seeing. I replied, of course. What else could it be? I was then shocked to find out that this wasn't a real craft. It was a projected hologram.
Oh, wow.
Since the early 1950s, scientists have been developing holographic technology, and over the years improved it to a state that we can only imagine. As I stood there staring at the bomber, which looked so absolutely real and solid that I could reach up and touch it,
wow,
contemplated the possibilities. What if this projection was 1,000 feet up in the sky?
See?
How would anyone know that that was an illusion?
That's crazy.
The Phoenix Lights craft, witnessed by 10,000 people, was the first grand-scale skybeam test upon the public.
Wow.
It succeeded beyond expectations. In October 1938, Orson Welles unleashed his War of the Worlds radio broadcast to the American public. It was so real.
Yo, that just got me thinking right there, man. The Phoenix Sky, I don't know if you're familiar with the Phoenix Skies beams. That it's a classic news article. Many people saw it in the sky. You can research it, go on YouTube and look it up. People really thought that it was a UFO. If this is correct, what this man is saying, then they have been preparing us. If you can make a projection that high in the sky, of course you can control the speed. Of course the speed would be unlike something you've never seen before, because it's a projection. That's crazy if they have that type of technology. Now, but if they do have that type of technology, I still believe that somebody gave it to them that is not of this earth, and they learned from it. So, but let's keep watching. That's crazy, man. If that is faked out and that isn't real, that Phoenix beams, man, I don't know what to believe. We living in a real life Minecraft.
Realistically portrayed, vast portions of the population went into panic. Terrified citizens scrambled to evacuate their cities in droves. America had been easily tricked by very...
Imagine how far-fetched it sounded in 1994. Right, I mean, this is like in 1994, we believed everything that the government said to us. So this to me, this guy came out in 1994 and said, nope, there is a Project Blue Beam taking place. NASA is involved with the help of the United Nations. I would have thought this man was crazy. If I was old enough to consider this, I would have thought he was out of his mind. So what's interesting about this, though, is that he publishes that book in 1994, and then the following years, in 1995 and 1996, he starts saying that he's being hunted by the police and the authorities for his involvement in networks of prohibited information.
I believe that.
To amplify this response,
shout out Bill Cooper.
Those who are truly in power, not only
Bill Cooper, the pale white horse.
But all the countries on the planet.
Rest in
and who are the
peace.
true purveyors of the depopulation process, have formulated the final stage of their sinister plan. In the year 2024, a global event will alter the course of mankind's future. The world will stand witness to a massive alien invasion. Thousands of projected holographic alien warships will blanket the skies, sending people into a global panic. Real military crafts within the holograms will inflict actual damage to the surrounding areas to sell the gimmick. And as a result of the ensuing human chaos, a one-world government will immediately form without any resistance from the people. They will be the new world order. Once this happens, we as a people will be doomed.
So, what y'all think about that? He says 2024. I think with the knowledge that's out here, if that's possible, they're going to move it back because people are a little bit, they got too much information. I don't think the government and the world really thought that the internet would provide so much information like it does now. So you can't really get over on a lot of people now. Like, we will pay attention. Shout out to all my free thinkers out there, people that look with a side eye at everything. You know, we don't just take word verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the, green and this is red. No, we gonna really look at it and pay attention, and then we'll make that assumption, some of us. And then some of us are just dummies. You know, we go along with everything. We actually think the government still cares about us while they're making lab-grown meat and everything else, right? Oh, they care about us? No, they don't. The FDA has been trying to kill us since 1996. But anyways, tell me what y'all think about that, man. Y'all think that global thing is going to happen? Or the invasion is going to happen this year? I'll probably give it a couple years and then so, but I don't know. It's weird, man. It's really weird.
So there's some more footage.
Now, this is in Miami. This is crazy, right?
Popping up hours before or a day before this took place in Miami. Shout out to UFO Mania on YouTube for this capture. So after we go further, let's show you a report of UFOs filmed over Miami earlier that night. And this is somebody from a penthouse.
I know y'all see those lights. Look at them. Not the little ones because my little mirror thing.
Same night?
I know you see those right there.
Maybe this wasn't staged.
Oh, bruh. This every day out here. Or every night. But still, look at that.
I'm finna move to Miami, man. Maybe it's a reason they put GTA there.
Right over here. That's the airport.
Right.
You know, I mean, it always got little lights and stuff. You know, it's probably airports.
Right.
But over here, this ain't the airport.
Right.
Look at that. And them clouds not even moving. How the whole cloud not gonna move?
How the whole cloud not moving? It's the same night.
It's crazy. Look, ain't no other clouds in the sky. Right over here. Look at them. And look at those lights. Bruh. Y'all get,
Hey.
Oh, there's a couple clouds right here, but look, they just frozen too.
Do y'all really think all this took place because some juveniles got into a fight? 60 plus cop cars, a helicopter for some juvenile teens fighting. Okay, bro. I didn't have riots at my school before in middle school, and they sent 1-2 police cars, man. Y'all capping. Something was going on. Something popped up. And shout out to Kalab, I'm in Ra. That's why I originally got this video. On the earth, they letting y'all know we made that.
So let me pause on that, man. I like to know why they just keep going out to Miami. Like, why if they aliens and you're like, y'all see this big old country, why y'all just keep going to Miami? You know, why y'all don't come to Chicago? Go to Chicago. Land on Old Block or something. Or come to Camden or Philadelphia, Jersey. Come check us out here in South Jersey. You know, we got a lot of land out here. You know, and what if we meet the aliens, they really cool? Because at this rate, the way the earth is and whatever, man, take me. I'd rather see something new anyways. You know what I'm saying? And if an alien came at me and disrespect, we're going to be fighting. Yeah, I'm gonna swing on an alien too. I ain't going to just let him grab me. You know what I'm saying? But what if they come and they really cool? And I'm like, all right, cool. But I just want to know why they just keep landing in Miami or going to Miami and don't want to go nowhere else. Like, come check us out, man. We want some love too. You feel me? This is an interesting time to live in, I'll tell you that. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, we saw that already.
Holy fucking.
Man, that kind of looks fake, though, when I look at it, though, man. That kind of looks fake. And that, like, you could do that with CGI. I'm an editor, too, so I've done CGI effects. That's like utilizing layers and transparency. So, I don't know about that one. Let's keep watching.
Check this out, y'all.
Here we go in
Can you guess
Florida
where this is
again.
at? Yep, this is Florida. What is this, y'all? Now, it gets better. It gets even better than this. Look at this. It's gonna zoom in. And
That's
just
crazy.
look how big this thing gets.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Man, what
You
y'all
see
think?
some type of
What y'all
light
think?
emanating off of that and projecting it?
What is going on right now?
It's a projection problem.
Do you guys see that? Look at this. Look at that. It's like a jellyfish.
The truth gonna come out though, cause somebody gonna find out some of this nonsense.
Disappears. Do you see that one?
Somebody gonna find out some stuff.
Name their undiscovered to the modern world race of humanoids, the giants.
We ain't worried about giants today.
And remember, kids, the next time that somebody tells you the government wouldn't do that, oh yes they would.
Yeah, man. There's some stuff going on out here. Let's see this. I'm trying to see these beings. How come in Miami they didn't show the real beings? Slow down. I don't see no beings. That's weird, man. That's weird. But it's just crazy, man, because all these cell phones, everybody got phones. Don't nobody got no video of, no real video of whatever this is. Let's see what this is. Maybe they have it. Talk about running from aliens. They could have been running from some daggone cops and stole something.
This message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. At 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, multiple unidentified objects were confirmed to have entered Earth's atmosphere. It is
I don't know, man.
Project Bluebeam. By far the scariest years we may see. This conspiracy achieved its status in 1994 by a book that was written by Serge Monast. In the book, the writer describes how the United Nations, in collaboration with NASA's technology, will unite the whole world under a new false religion. But how? There will be, supposedly, an alien invasion, which is all part of the whole show, of course. And one day, a hero, a god, will come from the skies and destroy these aliens. And us, human beings, we will not believe our own eyes and start to worship this god. Whatever this god orders will happen. One world order. This is called the Project Bluebeam. Now, I don't believe that they have the technology that is capable of deceiving us yet. But in the near future, they might very well be able to make them. If you are a Muslim or a Christian, this whole show must ring a bell. This is the person we have been warned about more than 1,000 years ago. If this happens, this is the Dajjal, the Antichrist. Be prepared.
And
Bluebeam Project is about to come to fruition.
And I believe, like I said, I believe we're up to something, folks. They're up to something. I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think any of this is real? Is it? I feel like right now, after watching that has really opened my eyes to say that the government is up to something. Do I feel like there's other beings in the universe or wherever? Yes, I do. I feel like there's other dimensions, and I feel like they may have had contact with other dimensions or other beings. But I do also feel like, knowing our government and how fake they are, they don't care about us. It's all about putting us and making us slaves to the powers that be, working for them, creating a life for them to enjoy their heaven on earth. You know, this is their heaven on earth, and we are basically beings that are everybody, whether you're an athlete making millions and millions of dollars or whatever, will never achieve the level of power that they have. So they're able to do whatever they choose. They are basically what you would want to call the kings and gods of this earth right now. So I do feel like they will be trying to create the new world order that way. They did a couple tests. I do believe that COVID was a test to see how to control how they're able to control businesses, movements of people, and more. So, but you tell me what y'all think. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Project Bluebeam, what's your thoughts on it? What do you think is going to happen? Are we going to have an invasion over the next year, this year, or the next few years? And what do you think it'd be like? This is an interesting time to live in, for real. So tell me what y'all think. Anyways, I'll get at y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful week.